That's my problem. Well, just leave. Why don't you just get out of here? Just go!
Mary, you have to do something. You should tell somebody.
Why? So they can walk out on me, too?
No, so it can stop.
When's Laura due back?
Tuesday, unless the gallery arranges another party for her. She's the toast of the town.
Well, that's terrific, isn't it? Hey, Ken, lighten up. She's not planning to branch out into surgery yet.
I talked to my mom. Good afternoon, Chamberlain. Can I help you?
You have a scotch and soda?
Okay.
I'll have a Navy grog.
Sure, right away.
Navy grog.
Excuse me, doctors. There's a problem. Could you come upstairs? It's urgent.
Sure. Yeah. What happened?
The people in the room below complained water was leaking. The paramedics are on the way, but when I saw you, Dr. Kalani, I thought
God, she's just a kid.
Okay. Let's get her on her feet. We need to keep her upright. Right.
Here's the room.
Here, I'll get the line ready.
Uh-huh. What do we got, Doctor?
It's a tranquilizer overdose. Get her to Kamehameha. We'll meet you there.
Use the service
She's
elevator.
ready.
Don't go through the lobby. I'll get it.
You got that?
It's Mary Phillips.
Oh, she looks familiar. I can't place her.
She does volunteer work at the hospital.
What the hell is she doing here?
I don't know. She's absolutely the last kid in the world I'd expect to take this route.
Emma, it is not my fault that Nurse Jennings has the chicken pox.
Well, it's not mine either, and I have got to get this weekend off.
Well, I'm sorry, that's impossible.
But Dr. Judd, I have plans.
Emma, listen to me. I am now going into my 16th hour of my 12th day without a break. I am not a resident anymore. I have earned the right to go home at night. You will be working this weekend.
Dr. Judd?
What?
I get double time, right?
I will see to it personally. I know why I'm here this late. Why are you?
A young girl washed down too many tranquilizers with too much wine.
Oh, did you get her in time?
Just. She was one of our candy stripers.
That's too bad. Keep me posted.
And I need your signature on the requisition.
No, tomorrow. Yes, I will take care of it tomorrow.
Okay.
Dr. Judd? Margaret?
Victor Gromish.
The same.
What are you doing in Hawaii and in my office at this hour?
My plane just landed. I wanted to see you.
Oh, it's so good to see you. It must be, what, 4 years since you were treated here?
Since you treated me here. February 1985.
You all right, Victor?
Not exactly. But you are. Chief of Staff. I always knew you'd be running this place one day. Congratulations.
Thank you. Is the lymphoma back?
Well, that's what they tell me back home. I'd like you to take care of me again. Do you have time for a patient?
Oh, I always have time for you.
Great.
Mary, yes, it's Dr. Judd. I have a patient in my office who needs to go down to admitting. Can you come in here?
Sure, I'll be right here.
Thank you. You'll get through it this time, too.
We'll get through it. You and me, just like before.
Mary, I'd like you to meet Victor Grumish.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Mary will be taking you down to admitting.
Come with me.
Victor, it's fine. I will check on you as soon as you get settled. Yes.
Mr. Phillips.
Dr. Kalani, is Mary all right?
She will be.
Thank God.
Dr. Kalani, I can't thank you enough for what you did. She's my life.
Well, I'm glad I was there to help. You know, I've talked to Mary several times here at the hospital.
You know Mary?
Yes, she's part of the Candy Striper program. She seems like a very happy girl.
What Candy Striper program?
And she is happy. Mary loves everything she does. The school, her work here. She has everything anybody could possibly want.
Mrs. Phillips, the girl you just described wouldn't swallow half a bottle of pills and end up unconscious on a hotel bathroom floor.
Pills? Are you saying that Mary is a drug user?
No, but she took tranquilizers that were prescribed for your wife.
They're for my back. I don't sleep well. They help get me through the night.
And a good part of the day, too. Believe me, that's going to stop.
Look, I don't know either of you, and I don't know Mary very well. She seems like a terrific girl, but something is making her very unhappy. Do you have any idea what it might be?
Well, Doctor, kids her age, something makes them miserable almost every day.
True, but you can't chalk this up to adolescence. She made a serious attempt to kill herself. She needs help. I can refer her to someone who works exclusively with adolescents. He's a very talented guy. I think he'd work well with Mary.
Of course. But if you don't mind, I'd prefer to contact our family physician, get a recommendation from him. After all, he's known Mary since she was born.
Sure. Just don't waste any time.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kalani.
Thank you.
Claire, why wasn't I told that Mary volunteered as a candy striper?
Okay, just tell me what we've got, and then you're out of here.
Okay, 206, Clemens. He's got cholecystitis.
Okay.
And you better watch 204 CVP. Oh, yeah. Sores in 210, he's gone.
Edgar Sworsen died?
Yeah.
I knew that was coming. No improvement in his DIC for weeks.
Yeah.
Where's the death certificate?
Well, he just died.
Yeah?
Well, he's your patient.
But he died on your shift.
Well, yeah, but I'm tired. I'm hungry. I don't have the forms.
Tony, go to the death certificate office and get one.
Well, they don't open for like an hour.
Tony, you know as well as I do, this is your job. The doctor on duty must document death within 1 hour following the occurrence of said death. I don't make it up. I just memorize it.
Morning, Dad. Early jog?
Nope.
Just had a hot date. You look pretty beat.
Yeah, hot date, don't I wish? No, I was at the hospital. A teenage girl tried to commit suicide. She worked at the hospital, Mary Phillips.
Mary Phillips?
You know her?
Yeah, kind of.
Sam?
Well, I took her to a movie last night.
Last night? What time?
I don't remember, like 7 o'clock show, I think.
You think? At 10 o'clock, she was lying on a bathroom floor of this hotel room, half dead. Somebody had been in the room with her. Was that you?
Well, after the show, see, yeah, it was me.
You took a 15-year-old girl to a hotel room?
She's 18, Dad. She told me she was 18 years old. We'd been out a couple of times, and I liked her, so...
And that's what you do with girls you like? You take them to hotel rooms and get them bombed and then just walk out and leave them there?
Hey, I took her to a movie. The rest was her idea.
And you put up a big fight?
No. No, I didn't. I wanted to be with her. But then she started telling me a lot of weird stuff, Dad.
I want to know what happened between you two, and I want to know right now.
Nothing happened.
Sam!
Damn it! Nothing happened. I didn't touch her.
Well, she took a fistful of pills, Sam. You must have noticed.
Not when I was there. She was fine when I left.
Which brings up a whole nother question. It's hard enough to understand why you took her to a hotel room, but it's damn near impossible to understand why you just walked out and left her there. She was 15 years old.
She told me she was 18!
I don't care what she said. I care what you did. It was irresponsible. Now, you must have had some idea that there was some problem there.
So it's all my fault, right? Well, I'm sorry I'm not as smart as you. I'm sorry I'm not the be-all, see-all, know-all Dr. Daniel Kalani. When I left, she was fine!
Maggie, I've been looking for you. Whoa, Margaret. You know, if I weren't a completely secure person, I might think you're trying to avoid me.
It's about your parking space again.
It's a brand new car, Margaret. And the person who parks next to me parks so closely I can barely get out. Body work costs mucho dinero.
Ken, I have 5 nurses out with chicken pox. The annual fundraising drive is about to begin. 12 people have no parking spaces at all because of the burn center construction. And I am the person who parks next to you. I will try to park further away. That's my best offer.
You're becoming very difficult, Margaret.
Dr. Judd, third floor nurses station.
Victor Groomish.
Nurses station.
Yeah?
Mary, Dr. Kalani is here to see you.
Oh, hi.
We didn't have much time to talk at the hospital. I thought I'd drop by. Well, looks like you've got your career all planned out.
Oh, acting? Yeah, that's what I wanted ever since I was little.
It's a pretty rough life, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's what Nina tells me.
Nina?
Oh, Nina Delaney. She's head of the drama department at school. She's amazing.
You planning on going out?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to rehearsal. I play Emily in our town. We open in 2 days.
I told your parents you needed another day in bed.
I know they told me, but Nina's depending on us to be at all the rehearsals, and I don't want to let her down. I feel great.
Mary, my son told me that,
Your son? Oh, Sam Kalani. I set him up, you know. I mean, he's a nice kid and everything, but...
He's 3 years older than you, Mary. He's hardly a kid.
You see, I was going out with this boy, and he dumped me. So I thought I could make him jealous if I was going out with Sam.
To a hotel room?
Oh, Sam didn't like the idea very much either, but I can be pretty persuasive. Anyway, he left.
So he said.
I bet he said plenty.
Only that you told him you were 18.
I told him I was. Don't be too rough on him, okay?
Mary, what's wrong? Why did you do it?
I told you. For the drama of it.
No, if a person tries to commit suicide, it's either because they want to die or because they desperately want help. Do you want to die, Mary?
You're squishing Hugo.
Do you?
Mary?
That's my father.
Mary, where are you? Mary, what? Dr. Kalani?
Mr. Phillips?
You've got a hell of a lot of nerve coming here. Mary told me all about your son's part and what happened last night.
My son's part in it. Mary?
Miss Delaney hates it when we're late for rehearsals. Can you drive me, Dad?
Not today, Mary. I think it's best if you stay here and rest.
Oh, Daddy.
You are off my daughter's case, Dr. Kalani. You stay away from my house. You see to what your son does, too.
Can you please drive me, Dad?
Not today.
Okay, everybody now join hands. And I want you to listen. We have 2 days before we open. And it's gonna be a good show because you worked real hard. Most of the time. And you pretty much know all you need to know. There's just one more thing. And it's an important thing, and I want you to think about it. Now, this is the only time in your entire life that you will be in this particular theater doing this particular show with this particular group of people. It's never going to happen again. This is it. Now, I want you to look around. Some of you had never even been in a theater before. Just a second, okay? Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'd like to talk to you about Mary Phillips.
Yes?
I'm her doctor, and you have heard, haven't you? Yeah. Daniel Kalani.
Nina Delaney. Guys, I want you to take 10, but don't disappear. Is she okay? I tried to call the house, but I couldn't get through to her.
No, she's all right. In fact, a bit cheery for a girl who just tried to kill herself. She wanted to come to rehearsal, but her father wouldn't let her.
It's probably a smart idea.
No, I'm not so sure. She seemed very eager to touch base with you. I'm very worried about her.
So am I.
Victor!
Margaret.
Victor, I want you to meet Dr. Caitlin McGrath. She'll be doing your preliminary blood tests and the prep for your therapy.
She will?
Yes, and then I'll be with you through your actual chemo. I promise you, you're in good hands.
Even if they are a little cold.
Victor, I'll check with you later.
No offense. I just thought Dr. Judd would be doing all my workups.
She leaves it to us. It's the rare attending physician who does preliminary workups anymore.
Last time I saw Dr. Judd, she did everything.
And then she goes into this award-winning performance about the time she spent with my son. And 5 minutes later, she very subtly reverses everything she said. I haven't a clue who this girl really is.
Neither do I. I mean, I'm usually great at getting to the kid behind the kid, but with Mary, we did an evening of Shakespeare recently, and she was Juliet. In our town, she is Emily. But when she has to be Mary Phillips, it's like she doesn't seem to know where to start. Like it's a part she doesn't like. No, why did you come with me?
You're the only person she talked about with any real enthusiasm.
You want me to see if I can find anything?
I don't know what I want. All I know is that something's lousy in her life. I guess I just wanted to know that she has a safe harbor if she needs it.
I'll let her know. Listen, I gotta go. This was the longest 10-minute break in the history of theater.
I'll see you.
Yeah?
Hey, Sam. Listen, I've talked to Mary a couple of times, and I see what you mean. She's a pretty complicated young lady. I still think your judgment was way off, but I'm really sorry I blew up at you this morning.
It's okay. I'm getting pretty used to it. You wake up in the morning, dump a little cereal in a bowl, and you get read the riot act by your dad.
Doesn't happen that often.
Feels like it does.
I sure wish I knew what goes wrong between us. You know, I spend hours every day teaching my residents that the key to a relationship with patients is communication.
I'm not one of your patients, Dad. I'm not a resident either.
Well, something goes wrong somewhere. I just don't know what it is.
Neither do I. Maybe you feel like a jerk sometimes. You don't hear a damn thing that I say. And you have all the answers all the time, and always the right answers. How can there be any communication with stuff like that going on?
You know, usually when there's two parents, you can kind of trade off being good cop and bad cop. But with just me, I've got to be bad cop most of the time.